So I got a lot of comments and questions regarding the video I posted a few days ago because it was in Slovene. And instead of just replying to all the messages, like saying the same thing to everyone, I'm just gonna make a quick live. And I've been putting it off for a while because I'm really insecure about going live, being video, all that. But the point that prompted me to make the first video in the first place was that a friend of mine died. He committed suicide. I've been to the funeral now, which I hadn't been when I made the first video. And I bless his departure and I bless the peace that he sought and that he now found and all, but his leaving just made me think about how do we as society take care of our members? How do we take care of our weakest links? And there is no society, basically. How do I do it? How do I take care of people? How do I reach out? How do I go out of my own way to show that I care, to, just give a message? And if I see that someone's like in a bad place or suffering or struggling with something, and I don't know what to say, do I just say that? Do I say I care about you and I feel like I would like to help, but I don't know what to say? And I do that, but I think I don't do it often enough. And what I realized when I was writing an email yesterday to a classmate whose vulnerability and insecurity I saw, and as I was writing to her, I said that the departure of my friend cracked this shell around my heart, and now I'm very fluid, very open, very vulnerable. And before I started writing the email, I kind of thought that this was just a temporary damage because his departure did something to me. But then as I was writing the mail, I just realized that no, that shell wasn't even mine. That was like a mask or this protection that I put on, that I received from somewhere in the past, from all the comments, all the taboos that we have in society, like you shouldn't cry, you shouldn't be sad, you should also always show your best side and not bother anyone, and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and they're all full of success stories and joy, and no one shares their fragility, their vulnerability. And I just decided when I heard about his departure that I don't give a fuck, and I'm gonna stop playing small, and I'm gonna stop hiding, and I'm gonna stop worrying what other people think of me, because many times when I wanted to say something and expose my vulnerability and let other people know that I see them and that I care about them, I did nothing because of my ego, because I was afraid of rejection, because I was afraid of what other people are going to say or do or think. And as a result, I didn't take good enough care of people because I took too much care of them. I was too worried, what if I say something that touches them and touches their vulnerability, and what if they feel uncomfortable? And that's how I ended up not saying some things that I really should have heard, that I should tell them. So basically, for everyone who was watching my Slovene video and didn't understand, that was the core of my emotional upset and of the decision that I made, that from now on, because I care about people, I care about my friends, and I also care about people I don't really know, and I like to reach out. And I remember how much it meant to me when I was in a bad place, or when I was insecure, when I was struggling with someone reached out to me and just made a nice gesture. It could be a postcard, it could be just, a hug or a kind word. And basically just my vow to myself was that I'm gonna stop playing small, that I'm gonna stop not speaking my heart. That's all. I'm gonna speak my heart, and I'm gonna make more videos, and I'm gonna publish more of my poetry and my texts, because people need to know that other people care, and sometimes we don't share that just because we're afraid what other people will think, and I don't want to be afraid anymore. And I don't give a fuck, but I care about other people. So that's what my video was about, and I thank you all who didn't understand for messaging me and asking me what it was about, because I guess you could see I was upset or emotionally engaged. So basically that's it. From the person who was too frightened to make a live video for since 2012, I'm now out here and I'm gonna share my views and my beliefs and my convictions, and if it touches you, if you feel like you want to share something as well, or if you feel like it inspires you to do something as well, to do a little kindness, whatever, that's great. If not, basically this is my selfishness speaking my heart, just to feel satisfied with myself and what I put out there. So thanks again everyone for messaging me and asking me and how I was and all that. And it's still difficult for me to do this, but I promise this won't be my last live. Okay, bye everyone.